There we are. Namaste. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across the planet, around the world. Welcome to date night. She's the lovely, gorgeous, beautiful, vivacious, sexy goddess, Alison Janes. And I'm the humble, lowly Greg Prescott.
Edible.
From in5d.com, which is not behind me right now because I'm broadcasting in my bedroom. So, yeah.
Hello, my love.
Hi, baby. Look how gorgeous she is.
Not today, but you are wonderful.
You are. You are. Poetically Mistaken, number 1. Niche
Well, we're both
number 2. And Vera,
Hi,
number
Devin.
3. Oh, no, it was Devin, number 1. Yes, yeah. Yeah, right. Poetically Mistaken. Devin. Ali and I say, who's going to be the first one to say hi? And it was Devin tonight. And there's Sky. She joins us as well.
Hi,
so
Sky.
Yeah. So yeah, welcome to yet another date night. Earlier today, I posted our date night that we had in the UK, and I kind of used that as a promotion for tonight's date night, where Ali and I were together sitting on her sofa, and it was really, really awesome to see that and to reminisce, because when you're watching it, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago. And we were just having so much fun together. The time I spent there went by way too quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
What an amazing connection it is. I mean, you guys, many of you can sense and feel the connection that we have, but when we're together in the physical, it's like off the charts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's lovely because my daughter Rhiannon, she still wanted to hang around with us, didn't she? She still wanted.
She did.
You know, she chose to, because sometimes it's like, you know, if you're going to be all slushy, we're not like that. Well, we are a bit, but
yeah, we are.
We don't have to be. You know,
no, not in front of other people. Much.
We were fun. We were fun to be around. So and Rhea just got on really well, didn't she? With and my mum and Clifford.
Olivia kind of likes me a little.
I said to Olivia, do you, because she was playing with my new necklace, which my Christmas present from Greg. And this is the date, this is the moon, and how it was when we first met. As in
let's go back a minute. Ali and I had a delayed Christmas because I was hospitalized and everything, and so we ended up sending our Christmas boxes to each other out after Christmas. And as you guys know, there's a delay in going overseas and everything, but we waited until each of us had our boxes from the other, and we opened them yesterday. So yesterday was our Christmas. So belated Merry Christmas to everyone. Yeah. And that is one of it. All right, so yeah, it has the stage of the moon on the day Ali and I started dating. Yeah. And it's inscribed, the date is inscribed on the back of that.
I didn't notice. Oh yes, it is in the thing. Yes, I remember. I was thinking, and you also got me, as if that wasn't enough, also got me, it's this necklace. If you hang it, if you shine a light through it, it says I love you in 100 different languages.
Yeah.
So that's lovely. Just blew me away, really. And we were just saying, how are you supposed to beat that any time in the future. You just can't.
I set the bar pretty high for myself
You don't.
for next year.
You don't have to either, because I'm just really happy with
Ellie
this.
gave me a bunch of gifts. My favorite one I can't tell you guys about.
To be fair, I had bought a lot of the gifts before he got ill. Okay, so it wasn't just me being insensitive, I promise.
But it's a little box with little cards inside. And
Oh, that one. Oh, I thought you
yes.
were talking about something else.
No, that's my favorite one.
Oh.
And then some of the cards, Allie wrote personal messages on some of the cards.
Hmm.
And that's all I'm going to say. It was awesome, creative, and I can't wait to use some of these cards
Hell yeah.
in the very near future. I think we both went on that. So yeah, it was a awesome Christmas yesterday for both of us, and it was worth waiting for.
Sarah, if she's there, she's got a little prezi, hasn't she? And Tara.
Yes. Yep. So they're sitting right over there on the end of my dresser. So yeah, Sarah and Tara.
Mm.
You have gifts from Ellie waiting. So.
Just little one.
Oh, there's Sarah right there.
Oh.
And Phil just gave us a $25.25 super chat. He said the days add up to 25 and reduces to 7. We are going to be free. Yeah, we are. Wait till you see what happens tomorrow. 8 o'clock.
So exciting. My Ria, I was trying because she's usually into this, and my Ria was like, I can't see anything happening, so it's not happening. No, nothing. Don't even talk about it. Boring.
Okay.
Can't be bothered. And I went, okay, darling.
Okay, well, all right. I got to do a screen share here. Okay. And if any of you guys have watched like David Wilcock's videos, you can't say certain things or else, anyway, I can say most of this. I work at a mid-sized TV station. We just had a visit from this company along with 2 people with badges. I didn't get close enough to see what agency they were with. We've been told to prepare for all of our programming to be preempted at 8 a.m. Wednesday for up to 72 hours, 3 days. I told my boss he can't be held criminally liable if he doesn't allow them their feed to air. He was almost in tears saying, I've never seen anything like this after 30 years in the business. They scared the shit out of him and the district manager. Excuse me. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, this is effing happening. I'm an NG person from here. Rumor going around for days is that we aren't here for this person. We're here to seize power for this person. My commanding person just confirmed it. The order will come in the dead of the night on the 19th and the 20th, and tonight's the 19th. When you wake up on the 20th, we will have seized all the organs of power here for him. And this guy and his cabinet, along with tons of these people, will all be in cuffs. This is tomorrow. And then the last one, this will go on as planned on Wednesday. These will be unsealed on Wednesday morning, and these will be issued once everybody is in place for this event. These people will be used to secure the perimeter of this place. Nobody out, nobody in. These people will be guarding the tunnels underneath that particular building to stop anyone escaping. As this person comes out onto the stage, these people will detain and issue these things on approximately 50 to 100 people. of the audience, including these people. Many of these include treason charges. They will all be transported to an underground military base by these people, where they will be tried for their crimes by these people on live television. All televisions will automatically tune into this trial, no matter what station you set it to. All of these things will be made public. So,
Brilliant.
you know, I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying this is gonna happen 100%, but damn, it's coming in from lots of different sources, the same material, same information, perhaps starting at 8 a.m. I'm assuming Eastern time, because that's where that one domed building is. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. So it's pretty exciting. Not sure.
Just gonna go and get my microphone. It's dropped down.
Okay, my love. So yeah, that's what I'm hearing for those with their ears to the ground. Oh yeah, you know, you guys, if you haven't already, follow me on Telegram. Just go to, you know, get the app. I've got the desktop version, but you know, just search N5D and it'll come up, both N5D and the N5D chat. Just follow me there, because you can join in on chat. And you know, whatever we're talking about, you can join in. And this is where, like, all the stuff that I would have been putting on the bigger picture, I'm putting on here. So check us out. I just got Ali on there yesterday. Check us out on Telegram. Join us there. Put your ear to the ground with us. If you have real cool stuff to share along that line, or along the lines of our awakening, which honestly takes precedent over all of this stuff. We were kind of talking about this earlier, how, you know, with everything that's going on, the 33rd degree, and I just wrote an article, it's on n5d.com, but the 33rd degree Freemason motto is Ordo ab Chaos, which means order out of chaos. That's exactly what's going on right now. And in alchemy, you know, they have, you know, as above, so below. So what's going on in the galactic? If all this is going on down here, what's going on in the galactics? You gotta ask yourself that. Something huge is going on. You know, we can all. The first thing that came to my mind was the Orion Wars. They're coming to an end. So,
sorry to be dim.
Well, the best explanation is by Robert Morningstar, I believe his name is. I'll send you a link to it. It's a fascinating video. It tells an amazing story of how the Anunnaki came down and fought for control, and how there were three different races. The Adama race was the third and final race of human beings that they came up with, and that's where we get Adam and Eve. But he also explains the whole Orion War, and you know what the Queen wanted, and how she was basically charging people that were flying through her quadrant of, you know, this galaxy. She was asking for payments for everyone. I mean, all the shit that's going on down here is going on up above, and it's coming to an end on both places. So Lee's asking, is Telegram a messenger? I don't know. It's a really cool option where you can still have free speech, apparently, and haven't been censored there, and there's no shadow banning. So yeah, you know, I can post something on Facebook and it might get seen by 10 people, despite having, you know, 18,000 followers on my personal page, 400,000 on the N5D page. And the N5D page, it might, you know, 2,000 people might see it. But on there, it gets seen instantly by everybody. So what do you think? If all this stuff is going on down here, Ali, what's going on up above?
Well, it's all a power struggle, isn't it?
Mhm.
And people that are being dominant up there are going to be stopped the same as they are down here. Then, you know, it's like, you know, it's got to be fairness, it's got to be transparency, you know, can't be people dictating to other people. You know, it's like the government seems to forget, or your, you know, your equivalent seems to forget that the taxpayer pay their wages. They don't rule us, you know. It's like they've just gone berserk. It's got to stop. So hopefully this is it.
You know, I've been writing for years about Pluto and Capricorn. Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008, stays there until 2023. And I've been telling the same message. Everything has to collapse. That's not in humanity's best interest. To give us an opportunity to rebuild it back in humanity's best interest.
Yes.
And that's going to include money, government, and religion. And people are like, a religion? Well, yeah, as you're going to find out that the Vatican, if you haven't guessed already, many of you have, Vatican is very, very corrupt. They were involved in POTUS's, in those machines that were overturning votes and switching them from one side to the other. It went all the way to the Vatican. They had their hand in the mix. So I've always put it out there. There's an article on N5D, Global Unity Project, what the world needs right now. And I put it out there that what if the Roman Catholic Church's net worth was seized and distributed to every person on the planet? That would create instant abundance for everyone.
Yeah.
I heard over the week that something like $64 quintillion was seized from the Vatican Bank. $64 quintillion. Now, if that's fiat currency and we go to a gold and silver standard, that's not going to be worth anything. But depending on what it is, I mean, gosh, that could be abundance for everyone. So, you know, a lot of people are talking about Nasara and Jasara. What if the abundance actually came from the Roman Catholic Church? They have enough net worth to feed, clothe, and shelter everybody on the planet. So why is there homelessness and starvation?
Yeah. If they're
They
so
don't live by the.
if they're so godly, why is that?
Yeah, they don't live by the word of the Bible.
Why are they not doing what they said they should? So
And they look like, you know, they got the sunken eyes and dark circles around them. And boy, you know, if we were to, Ellie and I were talking about doing some remote viewing together, because apparently when you put twin flames together, it just magnifies the effect of remote viewing. So I think going to the galactics would be a great place and see what is actually going on with the Orion Wars, or what's going on up in higher dimensions or whatever, but also going to the Vatican, I think.
I'm game.
Yeah.
Not today, but I'm definitely game.
No. Yeah.
Today's a bad day.
Yeah.
But that'd be good.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Let's give a quick shout out to everyone that is here. So we could give a shout out to everyone that was here earlier. We have Nisa.
I've forgotten another present of yours. I've got to go and get it. I'm sorry.
Nichelle. Okay. Anita.
Hi.
Sharon. Sharon Poe. Sarah. Oh, the moon phase pendant. Yeah, it's beautiful. Fail, I think that is Fail Reiki. Fael. Fail, as in like Gale. Fa'el. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Green Star, Lee, Casey, Silent Underdog. Greg looks better. I feel better. I still have the night sweats, but the night sweats are going away. They've dissipated. I only have to change my shirt twice, and it's not soaked all the way through. It's just like a light sweat right now, so it is going away. Yeah, so you got something. I thought you gave me everything. Apparently not.
No, this is what you got me.
Oh, what I got you? Okay. Oh.
Oh, you have. You've got a bottle of whiskey here, haven't you?
Oh yeah,
I
that's
couldn't
true.
send it to you.
Yeah, no, you can't.
I didn't know that
Yes.
I couldn't.
I got Allie a personalized mug. Psychic Allie with her beautiful face. From psychicalley.net.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm so lucky.
Crazy about you. You have a guest. Yeah.
Oh, and a ring case as well. I love this ring case. This is great.
Well, she opened it and there was nothing in there. It was the first present she opened. And she's probably like, what the fuck is this? I go, you got to open up some other presents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've put the wedding ring, our wedding ring, when. So we've got it ready.
I got to find mine and then I'll put it in a special place.
I
I keep teasing Ellie about that. I have it. I know exactly where it is. So.
So what have you been doing today?
Well, not necessarily what I did today, but yesterday I actually tie-dyed 7 shirts.
I didn't know that.
I said I would wait 6 weeks until I got out of the hospital. I'd wait 6 weeks, and I did it on the 5th week. I should have waited 6. It was too much on my stomach area, because when they did the operation, they had to cut through stomach muscles and everything, and my muscles weren't ready for it just yet. So, because you're bending over, I had to go down on the floor and do the twists on the shirts. Then when you're doing the tie-dyes outside on the racks, I had to lean over, and I was putting a lot of undue stress on my stomach. And I only did 7 shirts. Normally I'll do like 20, but it was still a little bit too early. But I did. I completed them today, and they came out fantastic.
Which ones did you do? Are they for order?
I did the 7 chakra tie-dye shirts. Yeah, they came out fantastic. So yeah, real proud of how they came out. Lots of love goes into them, because I enjoy doing the tie-dye. I really do. I miss it. I wish I could do more. Yeah.
Can you hear an echo from me?
No.
Can anyone else?
No, I don't see anyone saying there's an echo. Echo. Okay, Phil is saying that he heard from Shayla, his 6th dimensional female companion, that the Sirius star system is aware of the corruption in the local branch of the Galactic Federation.
Okay.
So.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So are they here to help us? I mean, I've been listening to the remote viewing from JCK, and that's very interesting. I played you some, didn't I?
Yep, and you sent me a video that I listened to earlier today.
That wasn't so good, but I like the others.
Yeah. So we'll see where all this comes to. I mean, it's building up to a crescendo tomorrow, apparently.
Mm.
One
Yep.
way or the other. So we'll see what happens.
So that writing that you said, is it at the fake A or in A operation?
What writing?
The thing that you read out just now,
Oh,
is it that they're going to be arrested at the fake one, or what's going on?
that's a good point. That's a really good point, because a lot of people said that, you know, they're pre-recording it and it's not even going to be live. They'll probably try to televise it as if, you know, business as usual. But if the airwaves are taken over, it won't happen. At 8 o'clock tomorrow, we'll know, at least on one of those memes, by 8 o'clock in the morning, what's going on.
Yep.
We can rule out one of those memes, or at least not necessarily rule out, but, you know, I know plans change and so on and so forth, but for the most part, I would probably rule it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Telegram keeps pinging down there, and I don't know how to stop it.
Oh yeah, I on the settings, you can shut off the sound on the settings, and that's what I did.
Oh. Does it still ping up the messages? Do they still ping up at the side?
Yeah, they'll ping up. They'll come up without the sound.
Right.
Yep.
Because it's through people's readings. It's quite funny. It's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'll figure it out, and if you can't, we'll figure it out together. I'll help you.
Thank you.
Anything for you. So you had a long day today.
I did.
You did.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to say too much about things, otherwise I'll get arrested by the Gestapo. But I went shopping with my mum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's and it was I overdid it a bit. So, and it's my brother's birthday. It'll be now. So happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Jake.
I love you, my older brother. Bless him.
He's a good guy.
He's funny.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah. He's got a brilliant sense of humour. So does Nikki. So they're a lovely couple.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So
good people, made for each other, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a great time in London with him.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved hanging out with them, Jakey and Nikki. It was such a good time. I can't tell you what we did. We had a little side bet, and I think I was winning overall. And then at the end of the night, Nikki won, I would say, even though it was kind of like a bet between Jakey and me. But Nikki just, I give her full, yes. I think Jake would agree. Nikki won. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah. And if they're listening, you guys know what we're talking about. And it was great. I loved it. Loved every second. Had a great time. Thank you. But isn't it interesting that, you know, it's not like either one of us overdo it often, but within 24 hours, we both overdid it.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
That's us. That's what we do.
It's what we do. Yeah, and it happens. So.
But I got in and I didn't know if I'd be able to come on tonight. But I got in and then I had to sleep and then got ready.
Yeah.
So.
But you feel a little bit better after the nap.
Yep, I haven't got as much pain. It was pretty high. I think it was level 9.
So if anyone wants to send Ali some loving, healing energy, I'm sure she would gratefully accept it from everyone.
Thank you. Yeah.
Phil said he'll do another sound and Reiki healing for me. If you could do one for Ali instead of me.
No, we both need it. You're still healing, darling.
I am, but
You get it, I get it anyway. That's how it works.
you need it more immediately than I do right now. I'll get over what I'm doing, but you have that pain right now. So
This is what, do you remember Karen MacDonald offered us a treatment, didn't she?
yes.
With the biofeedback. And the first thing that both of us said, Greg needs it more, I said. And
Ali needs it more.
Greg said, Ali needs it more. So we're both trying to give it to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, she just joined us, I noticed yesterday on Telegram. We have like close to 500 people that joined us so far and counting. It's if you're on there too, you can invite people to join us as well. If you know like-minded people that are high vibrational. Got friends that think they would, if you think they would dig our group. It's our group. It's not my group. It's just because it says N5D. It's our group. We are a family. And as many of you can attest that have been with N5D throughout the years, we are family. And Ali, she joined our family this year. Well, last year, right? About a year ago or so. And our N5D family just welcomed her with open arms. And
they did.
We love her.
They're lovely.
Yeah, and that's what we do.
I'm very blessed.
So if any of you guys are on Telegram, and like I said, you have friends that you think would dig that channel, those 3 memes that I showed you guys earlier, they're all on Telegram. I posted them a while ago. Speaking of Telegram, you just got another.
Sydney Powell's just put up 3 posts.
I see that. While jokers are celebrating the meaningless agreed dismissal of.
Well, there's nothing you can't get by with apparently when I don't know what was said.
Yeah. Oh well.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's interesting because you can follow people like Sydney Powell and Lynn Wood, Donald Trump Jr., Code Monkey, the guy from Ron from the Chan boards and the Kuhn boards. He was basically the genius behind that. So he's on there. So there's a lot of great people. I highly recommend getting on Telegram. And like I said, in the search, look for N5D, follow us, join us. You'll have a lot of fun and you'll learn a lot.
Yeah. So I'm still trying to get my head around this. So with the N5D, you have various different chats, don't you, that you've introduced?
Well, I have the main N5D channel, and then I added a chat to that channel, and that's the only way you can get group participation, is by adding a second channel for chat and hooking that channel up with your initial channel. I don't know why they do that. It's very confusing. But once you figure it out and you can get that chat, it's great. It really is. So it's all set up on the N5D channel. You don't have to do anything except join. That's it.
But then you don't have to keep doing more chats, do you? You don't have to keep putting more chats up.
Amber just joined the group.
Oh.
I know she's on our Patreon family as well. So apparently I didn't, on the N5D chat, I didn't mute the sound on that. So if anyone's going to be joining us during this video, you're going to probably hear it on my end. So, which is fine. I don't care.
Ping, 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 ping.
So has anyone asked you about your necklace? Or
Yeah, I showed my mum.
Yeah.
And Clifford today, and I've just got the notification. Amber joined the group. Yeah, so that was nice.
Good. So you said some jackass gave this to me.
No. He said he's a good guy, Clifford said.
I am.
Mm.
Oh, so I mentioned I was listening to that video of our date night that we had there at your house when I was visiting you.
Mm.
And you guys were, somebody in the chat was talking about spotted dick.
I remember.
But to anyone that's American, that sounds like a disease, but it's not.
Here though, it does here, but it does mean spotted dick means like a sponge. It's like a sponge pudding that's got raisins in it, and that's why I call it spotted dick. I don't know why, but you have it with custard. It's like a hot sponge with custard.
So the custard would be the hot inside filling or something, or
not inside it. You just pour it all
no.
over the top.
Oh, so it's like an eruption of custard.
Kind of. What about jam roly poly? Do you have jam roly poly?
No.
That's sponge pudding with like jam on it, and then, or they have jam roly poly. That's jam sponge, but they also have jam roly poly, which is, it's like a Swiss roll with jam, but it's like a very light sponge. You have that with.
No, we have like regular desserts here, like cake and pie.
See, pie to us is steak and kidney.
Dinner. It's dinner.
Yeah, it is not
pie.
It's not pudding. So when they say pie, it's like.
We have blackberry, blueberry, apple, all sorts of different pies. Yeah. Spotted dick pie.
And your pies, do they all come in pastry? Is that like pastry but different fillings? Is that your pie?
Yeah, there's an outer crust, and then there's like some kind of dough that they put on top, and then you put the filling on the inside.
Right.
Although I prefer graham cracker crust instead of like the doughy crust. I like the graham cracker pie crust.
I've no idea what graham cracker is.
Have you ever had cheesecake with graham cracker crust on the bottom?
Cheesecake with biscuit bottom.
Okay. Well, when you come over here, which we heard a rumor, actually it's not even a rumor, I sent you that. It was an executive order that Trump is lifting up the restrictions for people coming into the United States.
Yep.
Yep.
It's
so
just
come here.
Out of the lockdowns here, really. So,
do you like graham cracker?
I don't like graham cracker. I don't know what what is it?
Well, there was this guy, his name was Graham, and he invented a cracker that is quite delicious. Yeah.
No.
And we put butter on it.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
Because you nearly threw up when I said that we put butter on crackers. It's crackers and otherwise it's really dry if you just got a cracker and a bit of cheese on top. I mean, really, try it with butter and you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it.
Crackers and cheese stand alone. They don't need butter.
They're
butter
dry
ruins the party.
and nasty without butter.
Butter's like imposing. Hey, get me on that cracker, Mr. Cheese.
No.
Like, what are you talking about, man? You don't belong.
Let's have a debate. I want everybody to try it. Try crackers with butter and then try crackers without butter and cheese.
Okay. Well, the question is, does butter on a cracker sound good to you? Answer in the, well, you can answer below, and if you're watching on the recorded version, but if you're watching live, answer in the chat. Does butter on a cracker sound good to you?
There's a lot of English people, so they're going to say yeah.
Maybe. I bet you there's
what about soft cheese? Put soft cheese on it?
Soft cheese, yeah. That's great. Cheese is good on a cracker. Oh, Donna Sandoval doing it now.
Great, excellent.
You're
let
putting,
me
Donna,
know.
you're putting butter on a, Emma says, yes, butter.
Yeah. I don't think you can screw your nose off unless you tried it. And
Trisha
you wouldn't
said,
try it. You point blank refused to try it.
Trisha said, graham crackers are sweet, aren't they? Yes. Yes, they are. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Who said that?
Trisha, but you were saying, you were talking.
I can't remember. It's gone. I've got the memory of a goldfish, you see.
Huh? Oh, gosh. See, we got lots of people from Europe, and they're all saying yes.
See?
You guys suck. You're all crazy. Nobody puts butter on crackers.
Apparently they do.
No, they don't. People will look at you like you're crazy if you did that here in the United States.
Well, I'm going to. If I go to a restaurant and they ask cheese and biscuits, I'm going to say, can I have some butter, please?
And they'll be like, why?
And I'll say, because I want to put it on my crackers. Thank
And they'll
you.
say, why?
Because I do.
Do you know what a s'more is? That's a question in the chat room. Do you know what a s'more is? You've never had a s'more?
S'more?
S'mores.
S'mores.
Yeah.
That's what Gabby's dog's called, s'mores.
Huh?
I think. Gabby's got a dog called S'mores, I think.
That doesn't count. So s'mores is graham crackers with marshmallows and chocolate. And it's what a lot of people will make them at campfires. You'll have the graham cracker with the chocolate laid out already, and then you'll roast the marshmallow and put the roasted marshmallow on top of the chocolate, and then you top it off with another graham cracker. Graham crackers are about that long, that wide. And you make like this graham cracker, chocolate, and marshmallow sandwich, and it's yummy.
Sounds good.
Much better than butter on a cracker. You freak.
I've got Olivia as a little video that Rhea sent me with Olivia, what she's doing with a cracker. You know, kids do funny things when you just sit back, let them get on with it. So she's got this cracker, she's smearing this butter all over her face.
Oh my.
And, look at me, Mum. It's got this butter dripping from her nose, and she likes them, clearly.
No, she's trying to get rid of the butter on her face.
No.
She doesn't want the butter.
It's delicious. I think everybody should try it.
I'll try it. I tried some stuff when I was there that for the most part was nasty as fuck.
Not much. You just looked at it and went, no.
I tried it.
What did we do? Was it Cornish pasty? Cornish pasty?
There's some kind of fucked up egg thing.
That was Scotch egg, and that's got like mincemeat. It's got kind of like
Mincemeat's burger. Okay.
It's not burger.
Oh, okay.
No, it's sausage meat.
Oh.
And then it's got it's like mashed up egg or a whole egg inside sometimes, and then it's covered in sausage meat, and then it's rolled in breadcrumbs, and then it's fried. You did like that. What else did you try? Or you didn't try? Cornish pasty. Cornish pasty is it's pastry, and inside you can have mincemeat or steak with potatoes. It's a bit like a pie, but it's kind of rolled into just this kind of half moon thing. But you didn't want to try that either, did you? It did have vegetables in it, to be fair.
I did have Yorkshire pudding, which I did like.
Yorkshire pudding, yeah.
I like that with lots of gravy.
Yeah.
See, I did try some things. There was other things I tried too. That. So. Uh-oh.
Is it Gabe or is it Gab?
Yep.
Is that Gabrielle?
I can't tell.
And Lou. They're pinging in the chat.
They are.
So I went into In 5D Club the other day and I had a look around the different rooms. And there's a yacht one. And I can't wait until we both do a screen share and go into these different rooms. And we can both be there.
Yeah, that we should do that some.
We've got to practice first to see how it all works. But I've definitely seen other people in the chats before. So, yeah. It's like Jacob, you can meet a party on the yacht and it's got your face. You can have just an avatar, or you can put your face on the avatar.
In the chat. And yeah, we'll definitely, we'll put a night aside and we'll just test it out, and then maybe we'll invite everybody on another night. That'd be fun. In the chat, Jacob Cottrell is saying, what do you think Ritz crackers are? Buttered crackers. Yeah, they have crackers. They're crackers with a buttery taste, but there's not actual butter on there that sticks to the roof of your mouth and to the side of your mouth. That's just freaking nasty.
Do you not like the taste of butter? Is that what you're saying?
What's that?
You not like the taste of butter?
Well, it's weird. I do in certain situations on bread, not on crackers. Isn't that, maybe it's a texture thing. I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
I don't know.
So you didn't tell me you did t-shirts. So I would have been worried about you doing t-shirts this early.
Yeah. Yeah, I did 7, but
because when you carried the computer, do you remember with Todd Medina, and you were having to go from the bedroom to your living room, and you carried the computer, and that twisting about trying to get the microphone working, and that pulled you, didn't it?
Yeah.
But you know, we're all the same, aren't we? Really, we push our bodies and we just say it'll be fine. I'll have a go.
Yeah.
But at least you haven't got the stitches. They're not gonna tear. So
right, the staples. Yeah, I had staples, and
I can't say anything because when I had this one and there were staples, I looked like bloody Frankenstein. I had a cut here and I had
a sexy version of Frankenstein.
I had staples all here, and it looked like a duck beak because it was right out. You know. And I'll send you some photos. It's not. I know that I did too much. I did too much talking, and I was doing readings. But you know, I did have a scarf around because it obviously wasn't nice looking. But
right.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't have done that.
You overdid it.
When I had the hysterectomy, when they cut, they did I think it was stitches then. I don't think it was staples. I'm not sure anyway. That long ago, I was 28. So I know that I was walking in heels, in stiletto heels, up walking along a fairground, and I suffered for that. I shouldn't have done that, and that was, I think, about 3 or 4 weeks after hysterectomy. So,
well, we both had cancer,
don't we?
Yeah, we both had cancer, and my back was stapled. I have a scar on my back about that long. It was all stapled up from where they removed this tiny little melanoma. But it had spread to my groin and to my underneath one of my arms. So they had to cut all that shit out too as well. It was a stage 3 melanoma, and usually when it gets to stage 3, it usually progresses quickly. But here I am.
You need to say that you didn't have any of the other treatment that they suggested.
Yeah,
They
yeah. I told them
was it chemo?
Just cut it out. Yep. Just cut it out. No chemo, no radiation. Just cut it out and let me go.
And that was, I mean, that's amazing that you did that.
2007. Yeah.
Yeah. And you just worked on yourself.
Yeah. So here I am, 14 years later.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That's jaw dropping.
You're jaw dropping.
You should write a book on what you've gone through, your spiritual journey.
Nobody wants to read that.
Of course they do.
You might. I read one of your articles.
Yeah. Best not mention that.
No, we'll move on. So, do we have any new people that want to have their name added to the list? Did you add them? Do we have anyone else?
I haven't got any right now. There wasn't many people, as far as I could see from last week, that wanted. Okay. Did you notice?
No, I think we got everyone that we're supposed to have at this point. So, would you like to get that? To do that right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just get the list.
Mute myself, and then I'll give you the spotlight.
I've just got to find the list first. Sorry, I should have had it ready. There it is. Okay, I found it. Okay, so if everybody wants to light a candle, I'll explain what the list is, just in case there's anybody who doesn't know. We created the list. We had the idea that because we're so happy, we want everyone to be happy. We want everybody to find their twin flame or soulmate, or their partner, or their relationship to be flourishing, or their family members to be, getting on, people getting on the right vibration of each other. So that's what we had the idea of. And so we thought what we could do is create a list that was read out once a week on the date night. And each time that we read each name out, we're visualizing this magnetism happening and getting closer and closer and closer to each other. So we have had a few successes already. There's a lot of people who are getting on better with family. There's been more happening, okay, than just relationships. So this is to do with kind of emotional connections with people. But it's so if anybody wants to be added for next week, you can. If anybody wants to, if you're there now and you want to be added, I'm sure Greg could read those out at the end. I can add them to the list as we speak. So if you wanted to light a candle, which I haven't, which I will do. I'm a bit slow today. Okay. What time is it in the US? So after this, I'm going to go live on my probably Psychic Ali and the one-to-one page, Psychic Ali one-to-one. I'm going to reveal the raffle. I'm doing there's a couple of raffles that I'm doing at the moment. So if you've got your name down for any raffles, there are about 4 different spaces left. One is for Obsidian Crystal Ball, just so that you know. So it's £1 or $2 to have a go. The other prizes for the raffles are healing cards, oracle cards, and a spell box. So the reason why it's reminded me is because I like to put the spell box here and the candle here. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that raffle because we're nearly up to full capacity with that. So just so you know. Okay, so.
And that's on the Psychic Ali one-to-one page, or is that on your personal?
Well, the reason why I'm saying it, because on my personal page, I've got no more friends requests. And I just wondered, can everybody see my page? I think they can. I mean, it'd be busier on my Alison Jones page. Perhaps I'll do it on my Alison Jones page because I think, and I'll try and make sure the settings are, I might need your help with that. That's okay, just to make sure that my settings that anybody can see. If it's public, everybody can see my post, can't they? So anyway, that's what I'll do. I'll put it on
yes,
Alison.
I'm sorry, I was muted and I was trying to post your link in the chat room to your personal page. There it is in the chat room. And yeah, if all your followers can also see the post as well, so you're good to go.
Okay, so yeah, you just come on to Alison Jane's page, I think, rather than Psychic Ali one-to-one. I will grow the Psychic Ali one-to-one page soon, but for the moment we do it on Alison Jane's. Okay, so that's after we finished here, and probably after I've chatted to my lovely man. Are we chatting after this, or are we chatting later, darling?
Probably after.
After, yeah. So then it'll be after that. Okay, so look at this lovely lotus flower candle holder. Isn't it just beautiful? This is going to be one of the next raffles that I'm going to do. This is going to be one of the prizes. Isn't it just divine? So yeah, I'm going to get one of those for the next raffle. Anyway, so I want you to concentrate on your candles, and I want every time when I'm reading the names out, so all I ever read out is the first name and the first initial, and that's it. Okay, to save people's privacies. Now, me and Greg are on this list. I will read me and Greg's name out because obviously we don't have to be hidden. So, and that is because we want to be closer in the physical terms. So we want to be, you know, in the same country would be nice. So that we can be together.
I want you to be right next to my side right now.
So do I.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to start reading down the list, okay? So, Adina M.S., Amy S., Alex B., Alexandra G., Alison James, Alison L., Alison S., Alla D., Ali F., Alison N., Amanda L., Amanda M., Amanda W., Andrea J., Angie H., Anna O.C., Anne E.K., Anthony P., Ava F., Bo R., Becca D., Benicia M., Betty B., Bob N., Oh God, I thought I'd lost all the page then. Brandy LL, Calm S, Carol LL, Carolyn EG, Kat M, Charlotte P, Charlotte U, Cheryl S, Chrissy E, Christine M, Claire S, Claire W, Claudette M, Constance W, Chris D H, Crystal D H, Cynthia F, David S, Davina M, Dawn H, Dawn P, Deb M, Deb P T, Debbie H, Debbie L, Debbie P, Deborah M, Deborah S, Denise C, Denise K, Desi, Diana A M, Diane S, DG B, Dominique H, Dauphine F, Dulcie V, Ellen AEM, Elisa V, Elizabeth B, Elizabeth P, Ella MO, Eloise C, Emma K, Erica, Gail A, Gary H, Georgia V, Gerardo A, Jill P, Greg Prescott, Gertrude M, Gypsy J, Haley C, Heather H, Holly A, Holly M, Jacqueline S H, Jacob A, James D, James F, James S C, Jane H, Jane M, and Jane M, Jane P, Jason B, Jeanette D C, Janice D, Jeffrey L, Jenny S, Jimmy M, Joanna C, Jody E, Jody S, John F, Josephine RR, Judy MC, Julia DR, Julie B, Julie R, June N, Carolyn M, Karen E, Karen B, Karen M, Karen S, Karen Ann B, Carrie J T, Kate P, Kate W, Kathleen L, Kelly F, Kerry D, Kim W, Kimberly ST, Kinga B, Kirsten W, Kanala A, Juan Y, Latisha W, Layla S, Leanne D, Leanne C, Lee O, Leslie J, Lahamo Y, Lily J, Linda P, Linda S, Linda W, Lisa B, Lisa D, Lisa S, Liz C, Louise M, Louise M, Lynn M, Lynn M, Mafelda T, Marcia M, Marejo J, Marilyn K, Marisha M, Matthew C, Maureen W, Megan D, Megan S, Melissa D, Michael B, Michael M, Mindy W, Miranda H, Neil C, Nene J, Nikki P, Nicole H, Nicole I, M, Nora C, Paige H, Pam C, Patricia J, Patricia W, Paula A, Paula F, Penny D, Peter W, Phil C, Pippa A, PJF, Rachel D, Rachel N R, Ray J G, Ray R L, Rashpal K, Robert F, Rose K, Roz L, Sam S, Samar, Samantha H, Sandy P, Sandy VH, Sarah R, Sassy M, Shannon F, Sharon G, Sharon G, Sharon P, Sherilyn C. I never had to pronounce this. Sibon, Sivon, Siobhan. Somebody please tell me how to say that. Sibon or Sivon D. Sky M W. Sonia R. Stacy M. Stacy CB. Stacy G. Stella M. Steph K. Stephanie M. Steve. Susan M A. Suzanne W L. Suzanne D. Tamara or Tamara B. Tenna R. Tina F. Tracy R. Tracy H. Trina R P. Trisha W K. Treasure B. Trisha G. Trisha T. Tyade A. Valerie A. Valerie J. Vera V L. Verkos T V. The end. So we're up to 228 people on there. Is there any extras that I need to put in there?
No, we're all
Okay.
somehow we got an echo. Here. Oh, you can't hear that. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
That pronunciation, you heard that? No, you didn't.
No.
Okay. Share computer sound. Okay, let's do that with this.
Oh yeah, how do you say that?
Shibon. Shibon.
Shibon. Brilliant. Shibon. I'll have to try and remember that.
Mhm.
Well, I'll tell you what I can do. I can actually put it as in how I say it. I'll write it on there for next time. Let me go back.
So I was curious too when you said that. I'm like, okay, I wouldn't know how to pronounce that either.
Okay.
In the chat room, Judy Davis is saying, are you having back pain, Ali? I was wondering, I suffer from it too. I overdo it. It's agonizing. So.
Well, today was mainly my knees and my hips because I was standing up, washing up for a long time. That's why I choose not to cook, because it is so painful, and it's like I'd rather be in pain for doing something I enjoy doing rather than something I don't enjoy doing.
So that's not the only reason why you don't cook.
I just don't like cooking.
I love cooking. So
But I might like cooking if I wasn't in so much pain. You never know.
It's okay. I don't mind cooking for you. I love it.
Great.
My mom had 2 master's degrees in culinary arts, a little rubbed off on me. So I'm totally cool with cooking. Love it. Enjoy it.
I don't mind washing up. Even if I do it in stages, go and do a bit, sit down, do a bit, sit down. Great.
I know. I like it when you're standing at the sink.
Let's not go there.
My mind's saying, yeah, we're already there.
Well, it is our date night.
It is. It is. So, yeah.
I'll be happy with cuddling up to you right now. I really. Oh, it hurts not being with you.
Oh, I know the feeling.
But I do think we're getting closer to that.
Well, you know, Ali and I were talking last week too. You know, what if communications go down? You know, God, I'd be thinking about her every millisecond. But I gotta be confident that, you know, it's only temporary and things will get back up and that she's gonna be okay. And my heart's gonna be with her the entire time anyway.
Me the same. I'm going to be worried about you.
Yeah.
So if that does, I will send you an email with a voice recording. That's what I will do.
How would you do it if the internet's down?
Well, I'd be able to do it on my phone unless they block the phone signals. If they block the phone signals, I can't do that. If so, I'll have to write an old-fashioned letter like you did for me, my love letter.
And that's yeah, and that's assuming that the post office is still running.
Of course, but I'll try all those things.
Yeah, I would too. I would exhaust every avenue.
Me too. But if not, we just have to put our face, you know, our trust out there and just put a face on and carry on, do what we can.
This is a little gift that Ali gave me.
Tiniest little orgonite.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Orgon, yes. It's got a little white capstone on it. I keep that by my computer.
I can't wait to have a go at doing, you know, that big pyramid.
Yeah, if you can figure out a way to get the thing off of it once it's done.
Well, I've done that. You know, now it's off. It's fine. They stuck the mold underneath the pyramid, underneath the stand, but with no talcum powder on it.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't get your finger up to release it, to pull it down off the. I mean, the stupid people, honestly, I had to get a fork in the end and risk breaking the whole mold. But,
oh, honey, we did get one last name, Emma KB.
Okay.
For the list.
I will put that on now. So let's send some energy out to Emma KB.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
She said that she's actually working on closer relationships. So
lovely.
Good for you. I hope you get exactly what you're working on.
It is basically a love list, isn't it? I suppose. It's a list for love. Because it's not necessarily about dating relationships. It's about love as in all types of love. So that could be family, friendships.
Sure.
Connections.
Twin flames.
Yeah. But like I've been saying in readings, you know, get a lot of love life readings coming in at the moment, where we concentrate on love. And the way I've described it is, if you are feeling, it's all to do with vibrational energy. If you are feeling very low, you know, you're kind of a bit angry with spirit because they haven't sent you that person, and you know you need them in your life, and you feel unhappy unless you had that person in your life, and you can't get on because all your mind is that you're on vibrational energy, a lower vibrational energy. And if you're wanting to meet somebody who is feeling the same, does that make sense? Either, you know, have that anxiety issue or that kind of like a needy energy, then yeah, you can meet somebody, but it won't be the person that you're meant to meet, because your person that you're meant to meet is on a vibrational energy here. So you have to try and make yourself as happy as you possibly can in your own life with your own energies. Be happy with your own energies, lift your vibration up so that you are feeling I'm happy with my own self. I know who I am. To have somebody in my life would just be a bonus. But, you know, your vibrational energy, you're going to meet somebody of the same type. Okay, that same vibrational energy. And then you can then meet. But otherwise, you are going to miss them. So if you want to meet that twin, you've got to become who you want to meet. You've got to become that self-assured, loving, caring person without bitterness, without need, without panic, without emptiness, fear, rejection, anything that is on that vibration is not going to bring your twin. It can't. Does that make sense? It just doesn't.
I wonder, okay, what is it possible that what if we're overthinking it, and what if the twins were both not at their highest but a little bit lower, and they would help each other get to that point?
If twins, it's a renowned fact that if twins meet before they're ready, it can be, because twins are half of the same, you're going to find it very difficult to support each other because of that energy of, you know, well, I'm feeling needy, I need your support. Yeah, but I'm feeling needy because I need your support, and we're both feeling the same thing right now, this minute. It's like, but you're no good to me like that, and I'm no good to you like that. So what's going to happen now? Oh my God. Doesn't work. Although I'm not saying never. It's just, I've been reading Love Life Energies for 30 years now. And it's kind of like you get the vibe of that. Does that make sense? You get the energy. I don't know. You just learn about the energy levels and frequencies.
And I've mentioned this before. Make sure that if you do remember your dreams and somebody comes into your dreams that just stands out like nobody else ever has before, like Ali did with me, remember that. I couldn't forget it. Yeah. So.
Thank God. Thank God you didn't.
I couldn't. Gosh, it was 11 years later
Do
or
you
so.
think that was remote viewing?
The dream?
Hmm.
Or you coming in
Me coming to you, was it a remote view?
on your end or mine?
Both.
On my end, I'd say no, because I dream every night, and you just made such an impression on me. I couldn't forget you. And you didn't say a damn thing. You didn't have to. I already knew. It was you. There's no
I
doubt.
wish I remembered it. You're going to have to regress me a little bit so that I can remember.
And then to see you on Todd's page looking exactly how you looked in my dream blew me away. Yeah. And that was just the beginning. Then trying to communicate with you without telling you, hey, you're my twin. Having to let you figure it out on your end without me saying anything. I couldn't say anything.
I was too much the other way. I was like, I'm happy on my own. Don't need anybody. I don't trust my own judgment when it comes to meeting someone. You know, I'm better off, you know, just keeping myself to myself.
Okay,
then,
how would you, wait, let's twist it around. Let's say I came to you in your dreams. I don't remember my dreams. I don't remember. And you had to, okay, well, how would you have handled it?
exactly like you did.
You would have stalked me.
I would have stalked you, and I'd have got an appointment with you, definitely.
I don't have appointments.
Oh God, that would have been hard. I'd have come on Spirit Chat.
Okay. And you would have made yourself known.
Not as in a twin flame, no.
No, but you would have made yourself known to me. Just to see if I would have some kind of facial recognition or.
I'd probably be flirty, but women have probably been flirty with you before.
Yeah. But if it's, I would think that on a soul recognition level, I would know. But then again, it took me telling you that I believe in you for it all to kick in.
You felt familiar to me. You did feel familiar. I mean, we talked very easily and it just flowed.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we had a connection, but I wasn't sure, not 100% sure. And it was until you said during the reading, I was saying, you're going to meet a really lovely person, and I was describing them, and I said they're Piscean and bubbly, and, they are spiritual. They're on your same wavelength. I can't remember. We'll have to listen to the reading again, because we've got it recorded, this first ever meet. We've got it recorded. And you then, and I said, so that's what I'm seeing, and I can't remember. I think it was it accurate about when it was? And then you said, you said, how do you feel about that, Ali?
Yeah.
And I was like, what's he asking me that for? How can he, So yeah, that was a bit freaky.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as bold as I could say anything.
That was definitely bold.
Yeah. But I couldn't say, hey, because how do you feel about that? Because you're my twin flame and I had a dream about you. You'd be like, get the fuck away from me, you freak.
Yeah.
So Emma's asking, did you dream about her when you didn't know her yet? Yeah, that was back in around 2009. I dreamt about her. She didn't even say anything to me. She just looked at me and smiled. And I knew it's that vibratory level that twin flames have, where you're locked in on that same exact level. And the number I'll use once again, it's a fictitious number, but I'm going to say that our vibratory levels are 15.92893176981542 through infinity. They're exactly the same. She is my twin. And I just knew that when I saw her in my dream, she was it. She didn't have to say anything. And had she said something, it would have gave away, okay, at least I know the geographic area. But that was part of the mystery. It was, not knowing her dialect, not knowing where she was, but somehow, cosmically, everything lined up, and I saw her picture on Todd Medina's friends page. And she didn't send me a friend request. She had no idea who I was. I didn't think she incarnated with me, because I thought, because she came to me in my dream, that she was on the other side of the veil helping me. But there she was. And I sent her a friend request, and I had to stalk her. So
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Yeah, me too. Couldn't be any happier. There's such a comfort and peace within this relationship, a knowing that this is the way it was supposed to be, and always has been, always was, and always will be between Ali and me. That we've done this before, we'll continue doing it throughout eternity.
Just easy.
Yeah.
It's just the easiest relationship ever. There's just it's like a blending, and that's all I could say. It's just like,
all the parts fit perfectly.
Yeah. There's no hassles. I mean, I'm not naive enough to know that, couples, when they're actually living together and you know, there's little bits and pieces that will go on. You know, I'm not saying we'll never ever have words, but it will never be because I want to hurt him,
Right.
or get at him or anything like that, because it's like getting at yourself.
And
Why
we
would
talk every night. We haven't had words yet.
No,
Never.
we have strong opinions about things. I mean, sometimes there are things that I, you know, was one everything that I've ever said. You know, I'm not sure about that, and then
That's okay.
But it's okay. We just go that's how it is.
Because I don't necessarily believe in that myself, but
Yeah.
it's all right. It doesn't matter either way. It's okay. Well, I totally respect it because it's you, and because we have those. It's in the end, it all works out. In the end, there's a balance between that. So.
And we'll find out. No.
That's right. You'll see how I was correct.
And you'll see I was correct.
And we'll laugh. We'll both laugh either way. Yeah, it'll be funny. Actually, you and the other person will be laughing. Or it'll just be me laughing. Well, us laughing. Anyway, yeah, it's funny. So I'm looking forward to actually meeting your dad too on the other side of the veil.
Yeah.
Because I had a little conversation with him before
You did.
we met to make sure that it was okay, and with him.
And I had a conversation with him the night that we connected. I went into the kitchen and I was doing a reading for myself, and I got my phone on voice memo, and I was just grabbing myself a quick drink. And I said, just on that reading for Greg Prescott, and I went quiet, and it was like, and he's very nice. And Dad, if he's no good for me, can you just take him away right now? Because I can't be doing with any more of these plebs, please. Just enough. So if he's no good, just take him away. And he didn't. So
Still here. But then he gave us that affirmation and confirmation when we were at your brother and Nikki's house.
Yeah.
Where he had to come into the living room off the wall. This picture of him flew off the wall into the dining room, which is right next to the living room. He wanted to be in the room with us, family. So that was wonderful.
Like, we was in the living room here, and this was there was the door to the other room was here. His picture was here, and it literally, instead of falling off and down into the hallway, it flew this way
diagonally,
the living room.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yep.
Confirmation. Yeah.
That was amazing. Yeah.
So
well done, Dad.
Yeah. Well, I guess, do you know how much psychic force that takes from the other side of the veil to move something like that far? He's got mad talents. I'm telling you, that's probably where you get a lot of yours.
Yeah.
As well as your mom.
But my dad wasn't that spiritual here.
He really didn't realize how much he had, though. He's like the king of the warlocks on the other side of the veil or something. I don't know.
So I found the other day, has anybody ever heard of candlemancy?
Yeah.
I think you guys have a go. So what you do is you get a candle, and when you've got all the wax in the candle, it's better to have something that you're not going to burn your fingers on when you tip it. Okay, so you get a glass of water, you spin it around, and then as it's spinning, you drop the candle wax into the water, and it then accumulates into a middle section, and you can then find different symbols, objects and things like that. This is what mine was when I was teaching it, and we was all doing it, and this is what mine was. See if you can see what it is. So I saw that this was me seated, and this is Greg bent down. That's his leg. This is him kneeling in front of me and kissing me. So what I'm going to do with this is, you know, I'm doing resin at the moment. I'm going to put this in resin. So I'm hoping it doesn't destroy it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think so. Because you can put a flower. You can put a flower in resin.
Okay.
So it doesn't melt it. It's not hot.
No.
Bit nervous about doing it, but.
So that was us kissing.
Did you not see it? Do you understand?
Oh yeah.
It? Yeah.
See it? Yeah.
So be interesting. Have a go at it and send us some pictures. Or send me some pictures.
I did it, and it just came out like a bunch of marbles stuck together. I don't know. I have to try it again.
You sometimes need to have a couple of goes, but yeah, we got some good results.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's okay.
Trisha G, international numerologist, said, I told Ali about my dreams I've had for 3 years, referring to a man.
Yeah, we did a reading recently, didn't we, Trisha? So
that's important that you remember this person. And now, is that a recurring dream? This guy comes to her more than once?
I can't remember that bit, but yeah.
You only came to me once that I remember. That's all you had to. It was just burned into my mind. When you have a connection like that, that's so strong with one person, and you just know you're not going to forget that person. You can't forget that person.
Yeah.
What's that sound? Oh, it stopped. That sound.
That's so sensitive. That's just my foot touching my bag underneath the table.
I was shaking my head, and it's like this rattling sound. When I was shaking my head, people are like, "Wow, listen to his head. It's rattling."
Do it again.
See? So, anyway, we've been on over an hour. Want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get on your page in about half an hour.
Yeah.
After we chat a little offline. And so, well, why don't you make it 10 o'clock? That'll give Eastern.
Okay.
7 o'clock Pacific for the raffle. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So we're gonna end it here on behalf of the lovely, beautiful, vivacious, sexy, gorgeous goddess, my fiance, the lovely Alison James, future Mrs. Prescott. I'm
and the
Greg.
Gorgeous, sexy Adonis.
You say so. We're both sending you all infinite love and light.